The opening scene of Study Group immediately transports viewers to a setting all too familiar to many students, a monotonous classroom where disengagement reigns supreme. The majority of the students are either dozing off or mindlessly scrolling through their phones, showing little interest in the ongoing mathematics lecture. However, amidst this sea of indifference, one student stands out, Yoon Ga-Min. Unlike his peers, Ga-Min is fully focused, diligently taking notes as the teacher drones on. His earnestness suggests that he is academically inclined, perhaps even at the top of his class. But appearances can be deceiving. Despite his unwavering dedication to studying, Ga-Min's academic performance remains disappointingly average. He has tried everything: online courses, self-study, private tutoring, but his grades stubbornly refuse to improve. Ga-Min's unrelenting pursuit of academic excellence leads him to overhear a conversation among his classmates about Yusung Technical High School. The school's reputation as a guaranteed pathway to college success intrigues him, and without hesitation, Ga-Min decides to transfer. His arrival at Yusung, however, is a rude awakening. Rather than the academic sanctuary he had envisioned, the school is an unruly battleground. The hallways are filled with students wearing improper uniforms, smoking openly, and engaging in rowdy behavior. Fights are a regular occurrence, and even the teachers seem to have given up on maintaining discipline. The school's reputation turns out to be nothing more than a facade, yet Ga-Min remains undeterred. His resolve to succeed academically only strengthens in the face of adversity. Determined to find allies who share his academic aspirations, Ga-Min approaches Kim Se-han, a fellow student who appears to be more sensible than the rest. Ga-Min invites Se-hyun to join his study group, but before Se-hyun can respond, chaos erupts as a fight breaks out. One student attacks Se-hyun mercilessly, while the rest of the class watches with indifference. At Yusung, violence is normalized, and a student ranking system based on physical dominance fuels the constant confrontations. The discipline chief eventually intervenes, breaking up the fight and introducing a new temporary teacher, Miss Han Gyong. Her arrival, however, does little to restore order. The students show her no respect, and another fight breaks out during attendance, leaving Han Gyong visibly shaken by the school's lawlessness. Later, during a quiet moment, Ga-Min and Han Gyong reconnect. To his surprise, Ga-Min discovers that Han Gyong is his former private tutor. Though she had to stop tutoring him due to unforeseen circumstances, her presence at Yusung rekindles a sense of hope for Ga-Min. Han Gyong reassures him that she will not abandon her post despite the challenges. Encouraged by her commitment, Ga-Min shares his determination to excel academically, vowing not to let the school's hostile environment derail his ambitions. In the days that follow, Ga-Min persistently tries to convince Se-hyun to join his study group. Initially resistant, Se-hyun eventually agrees to help Ga-Min with some mathematical problems. Though skeptical of Ga-Min's abilities, Se-hyun begins to see his sincerity. During their interactions, Se-hyun explains the school's power dynamics, revealing that P. Han-wi, the son of a mafia gang leader, essentially controls Yusung. Han-wi's influence extends to the ranking system, where students fight to climb the social hierarchy. Fearful of retaliation, Se-hyun refuses to join the study group, unwilling to risk drawing Han-wi's attention. Meanwhile, Han Gyong attempts to address the school's pervasive issues such as the rampant smoking culture with the principal. Her concerns are dismissed outright, leaving her disillusioned with the administration's apathy. The situation takes a darker turn when Se-hyun becomes the target of the class bully, who beats him severely after a minor accident. Han Gyong witnesses the assault and tries to intervene, but Ga-Min stops her, fearing that her involvement might escalate the situation. Taking matters into his own hands, Ga-Min dons a mask and uses a fire extinguisher to create a diversion, rescuing Sehyun from further harm. However, Sehyun's gratitude quickly turns to frustration. He scolds Ga-Min for exacerbating the situation, warning that the bullies will now seek revenge. True to Sehyun's prediction, the class bully intensifies his efforts to identify and punish the masked savior. Ga-Min, however, refuses to back down. When confronted, he physically overpowers the bully, asserting his strength. Despite his victory, Sehyun remains critical of Ga-Min's reckless approach. He questions Ga-Min's confidence, asking why he hides behind a mask if he truly believes in his actions. The narrative delves deeper into Sehyun's personal struggles, shedding light on his troubled home life. His father, an abusive alcoholic, dismisses Sehyun's academic aspirations and pressures him to pursue vocational training instead. The toxic environment leaves Sehyun feeling hopeless, prompting him to throw away his notebooks in a symbolic act of despair. In stark contrast, Ga-Min's home life is marked by the unwavering support of his mother. Despite her encouragement, Ga-Min is deeply discouraged by his persistently poor grades. His isolation grows as his efforts to recruit members for his study group yield no results. For Ga-Min, the study group represents more than just academics. It is a beacon of hope for a better future. To prepare for the challenges ahead, he has been training both his body and mind, determined to overcome any obstacles. The following day, Han-gyong discovers the discipline chief hastily disposing of smoking paraphernalia in preparation for a school inspector's visit. It becomes evident that the principal is more concerned with maintaining appearances than addressing the school's systemic issues. Han-gyong's frustration mounts as she realizes the extent of the school's moral decay. A glimmer of hope emerges in the form of Jeon Yop, a new student who assists her in hiding the evidence. Jeon questions why they must cover up the school's flaws instead of exposing them, but Han-gyong feels powerless to challenge the status quo. In a moment of unexpected camaraderie, Sehyun gives Ga-Min one of his meticulously detailed notebooks. This act of kindness signifies a turning point in their relationship as Sehyun begins to recognize Ga-Min's genuine dedication. However, the moment is short-lived. Hyun-woo, the class bully, deduces that Ga-Min is the masked vigilante. Confronting Ga-Min, Hyun-woo escalates the situation into a full-blown fight. In a display of cruelty, Hyun-woo sets Sehyun's notebook on fire, nearly causing a dangerous blaze in the classroom. The destruction of the notebook ignites a fierce rage in Ga-Min. Overwhelmed by anger, he unleashes a brutal attack on Hyun-woo, leaving him unconscious. Ga-Min's actions shock Sehyun, who witnesses the extent of Ga-Min's emotional investment in his studies. Ga-Min's determination to make Hyun-woo apologize to Sehyun further underscores his unwavering commitment to his newfound ally. Though shaken by the violent outburst, Sehyun is deeply moved by Ga-Min's passion and resolve. This moment of solidarity ultimately convinces Sehyun to join Ga-Min's study group, marking the beginning of a transformative journey for both characters. The first episode of Study Group masterfully sets the stage for an emotionally charged and action-packed narrative. Through Ga-Min's unwavering determination and Sehyun's reluctant camaraderie, the episode explores themes of resilience, friendship, and the pursuit of self-improvement in the face of adversity. As the characters navigate the treacherous landscape of Yusung Technical High School, their shared struggles lay the groundwork for a compelling story of hope, transformation, and the power of determination.